Yeah, man, I come to share the interview with Muta though. How him stand up for black people as usual, man. Yeah, when the Britain them a try to put words in a Muta mouth, Muta stand up, man, and talk the roots, man. So I come to share that a video with me I go share right away now still. Yeah, man, how Muta stand up for people them as usual, man. No matter how them a try to put words in their mouth, him know him roots. Yeah, he not accept no colonial.
In August, that actually found 56% of Jamaicans support removing the British monarch. And that was, by the way, before the Queen died. And they're also asking for reparations for the atrocities of slavery. As you talk to folks on the ground there in Jamaica after the death of the Queen, what are you hearing?
Well, you know, it's very much the local history here in the West Indies, and specifically here in Jamaica. The folks who live here, the majority of them are descendants of slaves, and they were brought here by the Royal African Company, which was directly in line with the monarchy that succeeds today in King Philip III, or King Charles III. And so what you have is a lineage that many here say means that those who are in authority now should apologize and should recognize that the money that was taken off of the backs of slaves here from the sugar plantations is money that not only added to the wealth of the monarchy, but over the centuries compounded, making them even wealthier. So joining us here is somebody who can talk directly to that. Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is mutabaruka.
Mutabaruka, and I'm curious, first of all, how do you feel about the Queen's death?
I don't have no feelings about it, you know.
No feelings at all?
No.
Even though this is a Commonwealth nation and she was the head of state?
She's the head of state of the Commonwealth nation. I am not part of the Commonwealth. I don't recognize myself as part of the Commonwealth nation, even though I'm in a Commonwealth nation. See, I'm a Rastafarian. The only king I recognize is Emperor Selassie I.
So let's explain a little bit about that. You are a descendant of the families that were enslaved and brought from ships. Do you know where your family descendants came from?
Very difficult to say, but given what we know about Jamaica, we will say from the West Coast, which is like Ghana, Nigeria. Most of us is from Ghana. We know about the Accra compound, and we know about the Coromantee. These are some African nations that came out and came across the ship.
So when you look at the moment that we're in, after 70 years, no apology from the Queen for the enslavement, and now a new king, what is your expectation, first of all, in terms of an apology? Are you expecting one?
Look here, the Queen has been there for 70 years, and she has been all over the world, one of the most traveled monarch of England. And there's so much atrocity that was happening in India, in Kenya, in Southern Africa, and in the Caribbean. And she has not even recognized that her family was responsible for what is taking place, especially now what is taking place in Jamaica, because all they did was to rebrand slavery and call it colonialism. So it's the same thing.
So now we go forward as opposed to looking back.
Yeah.
What is your expectation?
Yeah, all right. My expectation is that we will have to continue the struggle to make whosoever is on the throne now recognize that there's something that is need to be done right now, and that is an apology and reparation.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know, calculating reparations, Yasmin, is very complicated because some would say that in the 1800s, when the slave owners were actually compensated to the tune of 20 million pounds, that why did the slaves get any of that money? And if that were the case, then maybe the money that has since, you know, you think about inflation, you think about how money could have been invested in compounding, that we're talking perhaps billions, and some people have even calculated trillions of dollars. Yeah. Yasmin?
Carrie Sanders for us. That was a really good conversation, Carrie, and it helps me as we kind of shape the future of what is to come with King Charles now in place and the uphill battle he has ahead of him. Kerry Sanders and
Yeah, man, Muta. Big up yourself anywhere you're there in our world, man. I like how you deal with the interview, man. But you see in them years there, back in them time there, I force people have to get forced in a slavery, you know. But you see in the 20th century, man, a walk people are walking in slavery, man. People are married for going in slavery, man. Yeah. People are suck pussy fuck body for going in slavery. So when you talk for black people and stand up for your roots, I can't them a black people, yeah, man. Them black people are lost them way. But me still like how you deal with it and stand up for righteousness here, way, man. Just keep on doing the right thing, man. Black supremacy, we say. Same way, never forgot, never last away. But them are people here, me don't know what to say when it come to them, man. But big up yourself and go and do the right thing.